So the important thing about this, it kind of leads me to my next point, Mike, is that what I think we need at this particular time, or what I think is very, very useful. I use it myself. I don't share things with people that I don't use myself. There's this whole concept around we don't just need to be resilient. If you think about this whole model of resilience, and break it down to these three factors. The first is, being fragile, having a fragile kind of mindset, or a fragile system, or a fragile organization. Okay. Now, if you think of something which is fragile, you may look around your own office and just see an object which is fragile. It might be a glass, or it might be a painting hanging on the wall. Generally something that's fragile will break very easily when some kind of pressure is applied to it. Now, if you think what is the opposite of fragile, okay, most people will say words something along the lines of robust, or resilient, or strong. And resilient things, or robust things, or strong things, when an external force or change or pressure is applied to them, they hold their shape. They might be a bit scratched, might be a little bit bent, but they generally hold their shape, right? But by definition, if you take something which is fragile and you say, what is the opposite of fragile? It cannot be resilient. A fragile thing weakens or breaks under pressure. So the opposite of being fragile is it must get stronger. It must strengthen under pressure. And that is not resilient, because resilient things just hold their shape under pressure. They don't get stronger, they just hold their shape. So it turns out there's no real word in the English language for something which really defines what the opposite of fragile is. So, we use the term anti-fragile. And an anti-fragile, the concept of being anti-fragile, and this can be a mindset, or it can be a strategic concept you can apply to your business or your teams as well. The concept of anti-fragility is that when external pressure or change occurs, we get stronger from it. We actually strengthen. Now, for me, anti-fragility is what resilience needs to be about. We need to stop thinking about trying to be resilient. And here's the reason. When you try